Hello everybody and welcome back to Just M1ke Plays Motorsport Manager episode 2 with Just M1ke Goes Faster creator team mode here today. That's right, episode 2 is back. I'm doing not too bad at this YouTube thing at the moment. That's you know, there's a little bit of consistency happening here. But yeah, thank you obviously for the support on the first video, although it hasn't actually been released yet because I'm kind of recording in bulk. But I'm sure you guys, you're all legends, so I can gather from that you've probably supported the video really well. Just a little bit of news from the last video. So again, apologise for any little grey splodges that come across the screen. It's yeah, I'm working on it. You can see that the drivers and the staff have improved dramatically, and it's something that obviously we needed to kind of work on throughout the season, and it's something that will grow. The car obviously in headquarters and sponsors started work, but this guy here, JD Ambrosino, he's been brought in. He's a 3-star with a what's it, 4 and a bit star potential, I think it is. So he's going to be really key to success of the team. And then you can see that the backroom staff now, 2 race mechanics are both, you know, nearly 5-star potential, 3 stars at the moment. Then we've got Nick Rith as my lead designer, as well as a 3.5-star. We're doing some building work on the headquarters as well. We're actually building a forecasting centre at the moment. It's going to take a fair old amount of time, but hopefully once that's done we can kind of get things rolling there. From the car point of view as well, obviously there's some reliability kind of issues we're having, but I've put them all into one car because the thought is if I can get one driver performing well at the moment, then it's better than having 2 mediocre cars rather than just having one good car with one good driver, and just hoping that we can kind of just build on that really. So yeah, Jerome's got all of the good stuff in his car at the moment. Unfortunately, Gomez, I apologise, but he's the better driver. So hopefully, I mean, if you start performing well, Gomez, you know, there's no saying that we can start shifting some stuff across to you. However, saying that, if you start performing this car, then maybe, I don't know, that this car, I don't really understand what's going on with this game still, but I'm slowly learning. That's the kind of what I'm getting from this. I am slowly learning what's going on. We're going to go into the practice and qualifying. I'm not going to show it in this video today. If you do want me to show it in the future though, then please just let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to kind of showing you kind of what goes on in practice and qualifying. But we're going to Cape Town today, the race 2 of the series here in Cape Town, South Africa. This could be a good one for us. I've got a feeling this could be a decent race. I kind of think I know what we're doing. I don't have a clue. I still haven't got the foggiest idea of what I'm doing. Who even knows? We're going to go with the qualifying times here. You'll see there's Nicholas Prost in 4th place, Daniel Butts there 6th, Degrassi in 7th. Where's my boys? Come on. Oh no, not quite in that top 10. Nick Heimfield there rounding out the top 10. We then move to the 6th row. We've got PK and Rosen with some unpronounceable name. Mitch Evans there at 13. Oh God, no, we're getting quite low now, Mike, again. Yep, no, not on the 9th row. So that must mean once more we're propping up in second to last and last place. There they are, the boys in blue, and one for some reason wearing white. But here we go, it's the second race of the season. We're on 5 red lights and it's go. There we go, yes, timing in the second race of the championship here, as Gomez has a slow start, and it's Jerome now taking up 3 positions, I don't know, some positions. He'll pick to 17th position now. Both put them on a push to begin with. Hopefully they could make up some space. And Ampasino is doing a decent job of that now. Can he fend off this and hold these? No, he can't. He's already slipped down to 17th, which is amazing. No, he's back up to 16th. Gomez. Oh no, Gomez is now into. Oh no, he's not really 100% sure what position he wants to be in. But so far he's kind of battling away still though at the back of the track here. I don't know. I don't know what it is there. He seems to lose a lot of time and then kind of make it back up again. Jerome now is down into 17th place, so fastest lap. Oh no, he's already beaten straight away. I think it was Bird there with the fastest lap. Couldn't do anything about it. When you're down to 19th, now 18th. The idea really for me in this kind of very first few races is to kind of try and understand the game, work out kind of, you know, the tactics I need to be using here, and then really just we actually set the fastest first quarter then, and then just kind of try to learn. I mean, this isn't really working the way I wanted to do, is it? Jerome's in last place, and Gomez, who's in the weaker car, is actually in gonna let Jerome go through now. Well done. Nice racing. Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously when you do team orders, sometimes it can be a bit shit, but I kind of think he's got the faster car, so in theory he could potentially do it. I don't really know though, but we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm learning this game as we kind of going along. I kind of realise as well now that you kind of need the tyre pressure when it's in this red. It's not good, so obviously the wear isn't as good. So hopefully you need to bring that down to kind of, you know, keep the tyre temperature as even as you can. Weather-wise, well, obviously keep your eye on that to kind of make sure you're reacting, not reacting too quickly either. So making sure that you don't bring them in too early. Obviously you want to kind of make the first move to be sure you're kind of out on the correct tyres at the right time, but you don't want to be leaving yourself vulnerable to. I think Gomez is going to actually do better, because Jerome is just struggling in this race so much. Obviously the setup of his car probably I haven't got it quite right, although I suppose he did actually, you know, qualify the lesser of the two. Yeah, just really learning this game as we're kind of going along, trying to watch as much content on it as I can as well now. As I mentioned in the first episode, Loki Doki, which I'm sure you're all aware of, and the Don as well have got series on Motorsport Manager, which will be linked throughout the whole series. Their playlist will be linked in my description down below as well. Just going to turn these down a bit on here, just to obviously make sure we're conserving fuel. There's obviously no kind of, I mean, Gomez isn't doing too bad, but obviously I want to get the tyre pressure down as quickly as we can without kind of like losing too many, not really losing any positions in the race if we can get away with it. But yeah, since I'd mentioned, we're kind of learning the game as we're going along. I'm not really too sure, again, with the style of videos. I tried to chop a little few bits of laps out in the first video. I think I'm going to try this one where it's just uncut, the full race, unless I have some really bad grey lines and it's just savable. Is that a word? Savable? It's just really bad to watch. Then obviously I'll probably cut them bits out, but it's going to keep as much as we can in here. As Gomez is actually not doing too bad. I mean, his tyre pressure, I don't know what it is. The tyre temperature is coming down now as well, which is good. Obviously Jerome's is at a decent state now, so we've put him back onto normal, so hopefully he can kind of maybe catch up a slight bit. As to be fair, Gomez has not done too bad. I've put him on, you know, conservative and low here, and he's done alright. I think we're kind of in a good position now where he can go back on. Although to be fair, I've put him straight back on there, and he seems to be, he's defending his little arse off right now. I don't know if it is a little arse, could be a huge one. I don't know why I'm talking about men's arses on my video here today, but that's the kind of quality content that you guys are going to learn to love. And to be fair, hopefully we'll not be talking about men's arses again anytime soon on a video. Just stop mentioning it now. But we're in 16th or 15th and 18th now. That's, you know, if we can keep going like this. Just need to keep an eye on the tyre wear as well, because that's what I messed down last time, and the fuel as well, because obviously last time I kind of let it say the fact that one of my drivers just had no fuel on the last lap, and they was going like 1 mile an hour around the course because he had no fuel. 16 laps remaining. We're not in a bad position at the moment. We're in 15th position with one car and 18th the other, so we're not last, which is good. Pit stops will be vital though. Obviously making sure we're kind of, you know, in and out as quickly as possible, whilst also, you know, making sure that the tyre wear is decent. So he's in 19th now, which actually leads last, isn't it? Yeah, no, he's down in last. Oh god, we're getting kind of done on the straights there. Obviously these are the cars that are probably a lot faster than what we've got. A lot of decent technology probably underneath their hood, whereas ours is not so much. But Gomez up into a 14th position now. I think, I'm assuming this is because people are pitting. Defending, and he said it again then. But he's been, oh no, fuck. He just lost 2 places in 2 corners. But he's doing well, to be fair. You know, he's an unproven driver in a crap car, to be fair, to be brutally honest. And he's, oh god no, he's going to get taken again here, isn't he? No, he's done well. Defend. He's not done too bad, but the Jerome's now coming back, fighting on. Oh shit, he's got a problem with his car. I mean, tyres are probably getting to the stage now where you really need to think about pitting anyway. God, see, his tyres, Gomez's tyres are worse. So I do need to bring him in, because I really don't want him to let. He's having a decent performance so far. Really don't want to kind of let him start performing poorly because of tyre wear. So I might bring him in first and just leave Jerome out for just for one more lap. I can't bring him in at the same time. I will just be clogging up the pit lane and just having to wait anyway. So do I go to these red ones? Oh shit! No! Fuck! No, just okay. No, we're good. We're good. We'll just leave it for a minute. No, it seems to be good. Oh man, his gearbox is pretty bad. I can't bring you in at the same time though. Okay, we want to just drop everything back, leave him out for one more lap. Hopefully he'll be able to make it. His tyre wear doesn't look too bad. Just conserve as much as you can this one lap, and then we'll bring you in next lap. Because we'll bring him, because Gomez wasn't doing too bad. We just really need to fix that part. We'll put a new, obviously, pair of tyres on him anyway, because he needed some new tyres. He's up into 14th. Obviously, that's because of pit stops, but that would mean that he's not actually in last place once all of the pit stops are kind of taken place, which should be, it's just been taken. So yeah, now he's in last. Technically, he's in last place, because once he pits and the car in front of him pits, he'll come out in last place again. Gomez already up into 18th though, so that was good. So he's managed to gain the one place back already. Can't get enough heat into the tyres driving like this. I mean, to be fair, oh no, you can't, can you? He's really low, so just okay. We'll just might as well. You're coming in now anyway, so just get as much. I don't think it's going to make any difference this late on in the lap anyway. But as you are coming into the pit any time soon, then we'll kind of just focus back on Gomez, and hopefully he can start pushing again and doing the job for us really. Hopefully we can kind of get some good edge, making sure it's all seems to be going with the tyres run faster. That's fine, as Gomez passes him now back up into 17th position, and yeah, no, Jerome's going to come out in last place if he ever comes out of the pits. He's going to come out anytime soon. That's such a long pit stop, that is. It's ridiculous. Cool, gearbox is good. Okay, that's all good. So both drivers are happy. Everyone seems to have, well, not everyone, a lot of them come out on the red tyres. Is that soft? And then there's ultra soft or super soft? I don't really know. I haven't watched Formula 1 for so many years. I mean, kind of when I used to watch it was kind of back in the days when Michael Schumacher was in a Benetton car, so that's how long it's been. We don't want to let these grey lines affect the quality. I just find sometimes when I pause it and start it again that it seems to correct itself, so don't know why, but maybe it's buffering. Basically, kind of, I'll just talk to you a little bit about this. Obviously, this is only made possible by the fact that I'm using an app called Liquid Sky, which basically means that I have a high-end PC streaming to my device. So my tablet is streaming from their screen, I'm presuming. And obviously sometimes when the internet connection isn't the best, you see these grey lines when there's an interference. It is in alpha, so that's why you'll see it at the moment. And they have said that hopefully, obviously, once it's out of alpha and into, I think it's going straight from alpha into finished product. I kind of think I don't know why they're doing it as an alpha. Technically it's a beta. That the quality will be 100%. And in fact, I've not really across too many massive problems at all. There's the odd flicker, which obviously isn't ideal for when you're making YouTube content, but other than that, it's pretty good. And if you've got a low-end PC as well, this is available on PC. It's not available just for tablets or mobiles. You can do it on a mobile phone as well, which is ridiculous. You can play Grand Theft Auto, CS:GO, Players Unknown, Battlegrounds on a tablet or a mobile phone. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, you've also got, if you've got a really low-end PC and you really want to kind of play these games, you can kind of just download their thing. There is a free version of it, which you do get a lot of ads, unfortunately, but it's free. And then you can just do a monthly subscription thing as well. There's a pay-as-you-go one, which is no monthly contract. You just kind of top up with credits as you kind of go. And to be fair, it's pretty good. It's really good value for money. I don't think they're kind of rip-off merchants. I think it's pretty decent value for money. So if you are interested in that, I've just rambled throughout most of this race about it, then just check the link in the description down below. That'll take you to their website and you can have a look at it yourself and see if it's something you might be interested in checking out. And if there is a referral code, then I will let you know, because obviously if there's a way you want to look at it and you help me out, that would be awesome as well. I believe there is, because I think you can get free credits on your account if you refer a friend. So if there is a link down there, then please just click it just to check it out. And if you're there is a referral code, I'll drop it on the video, or in the description down below as well, and that'll be awesome if you could support me in any way, shape or form. Back to the race. That's a long ramble there. Nothing's really happening now. We're just kind of plodding along. Gomez trying to just really defend for this 17th position here. He's doing a decent job as well. I really thought Jerome would be the driver of choice, but it doesn't seem to be going that way so far. So Gomez, a decent race so far, and really putting in some, well, I wouldn't say decent lap times. He's putting in, you know, lap times, and really fending this position and holding back the Gutierrez, who's just behind him. I've noticed that Carroll now as well has dropped down the. Obviously, he's just had a pit stop, so he's down into 18th. I've got a feeling Jerome might finish in last place. The main aim of this one is to not finish in last and second to last. I know it's not the best aims in the world, but they are my aims for this series so far. Just to not finish last and second last. That would be absolutely awesome. Obviously, did a decent attempt to that in the first race, and let's see if we can just replicate that again. Obviously, it just goes to show that I didn't sack the wrong race driver, although I'm not really too sure what's going on with D'Ambrosso's car. Obviously, I've got the setup wrong for him for whatever reason, and just really not working out the way I kind of thought it was. I thought he'd have the better car, he's the better driver, and I thought he'd do better, really. That's honestly what I thought, but just doesn't seem to be the case. But Gomez is giving it a good old go here. He's not really pulling away from Gutierrez, but he's doing a good job of not letting him pass, which is a very good skill to have. Obviously, as an F1 driver, some people are already coming in for their second pit stop, I've noticed, which seems to be very early on. I'm hoping a blue flag, which means the car's coming up behind. Oh, he's gone into the pit anyway, so I need to let this car. Oh, for God's sake, Jerome, man, you're taking that piss, you are. With your bloody car, you've got the better car, although to the reliability on the new pieces isn't the best, I suppose. So that's potentially why. But yeah, I thought these cars have come in quite early for their second stop. But obviously, whatever tactic they're on, maybe they're seeing something that I'm not. I've been told there's a 0% chance of rain in this race, so I can't see that being an issue. And there's no, the weather forecast was clean, and there's no water on the track. So okay, we'll just push. There's no kind of traffic in the moment, so we'll push Gomez for a little bit. And I mean, he's going to be coming in. I mean, they've both got a lot of fuel as well, actually, haven't they? They have both got a lot of fuel. So I think we should be good on that point. So at least we can kind of push maybe to the end of the race now, really. Which I don't know if is a good thing or not, but we're going to even go. Car 15 is coming up very quick behind me. It's actually Prost now. He's obviously coming for a pit stop, and his car's a lot better than mine, and easily takes me and now just zooms off into the distance away from my car. But Gomez in 15th. Obviously, he has got a pit stop, so when he does come out of his pit stop, he's potentially going to be 17th position, I think. No, it's probably more looking like 18th, to be fair. Which isn't last and second last. That's still on target to my low expectations of this race. So when it's all dry still. They did say there was 0% chance of rain. I probably should have been checking this a bit more, but it all seems good from that point of view there. Yeah, really don't want to let the tyres get worn out as much as you can. I think we can probably, see, once it's in the red, that's when I'll start to worry, because I think that's when they start to really underperform and they really don't get as much grip. So I'm going to put them back. Oh, yeah, how many laps got left? Could he? This one will be fine. It'll be fine in this set here. It is a used set, but it's oh god, this pit stop's going to be so long. If I can't just let him go out like that, because if he crashes, then it's better that he finishes than not. 34 seconds. Oh my word, this is going to completely ruin everything now. All that hard work. Ugh. What an absolute joke. You might as well just push now, because he's coming into the pit stop anyway, and just get the last few drabs out of them tyres, and obviously they've got enough fuel anyway to last. They've got enough gap between them two. He's going to come into pit as well. They should be able to last on those. Oh, for God's sake. 27 seconds. What's the point? They're going to finish last and second last, aren't they? All that hard work, man. All that hard work that Gomez has put into kind of holding off, fending off people, and he's potentially now just really need to improve my car. I'm working on it, guys. I am working on it. I'm working my ass off in the background to try and figure out what to do. But hopefully, this first season is a lot of me finding out the game, and then hopefully we can, as long as you don't get sacked. Oh no, shit. Oh, what? Look at that timing. Nailed that. Absolutely nailed it. I knew that's what's going on. But yeah, second season, so I'm hoping you don't get sacked. I'm assuming you can get sacked. But if we do get a second season, hopefully they'll completely understand what I'm doing there, and we'll have a really, really good second season, if not kind of back end of this season, really. Hopefully I'm going to be looking to try and at least get some points. That's what the aim of these first few races, obviously, are not to finish last. And after that, then afterwards, it's going to be just really looking to get on the points. That would be ideal, and a really good way to end the season, at least getting some points on the board there. But Gomez, he did come out in 18th, so a bit demoralising, really, to be fair, lads. I'm not gonna lie. Only a few more laps left, and pretty pissed off because I don't know. It's me. I've messed up. So it's no one to blame but me. I'm the guy calling the shots here, really. So it's me to improve the cars and me to kind of call the shots right on the day, on the technical director or whatever it's called, and we okay, he needs to stop pushing. Kind of hoping he would kind of catch up because he's quite a fair bit behind Gomez. He's Jerome, but yeah, just annoying, to be fair. Annoying because I don't really understand it. I mean, I'm trying to watch videos, and I thought, okay, I've got a bit of driving, I've improved some points. I thought I'd just focus on the one car, practice, and it's fair. I knew it was going to be that good because obviously when I was practicing, I try and tinker with the car to make sure they're all in a good range, and they were in a good range. Maybe I kind of need to show you guys what I do in practice and qualifying, and you can kind of help me understand what I'm messing up on, or is it just the fact that this is how it is? I've got a shit car. I've not got the best drivers. I just thought that improving Jerome's car and him being a better driver, that might kind of counterbalance the fact that he might do better. He might come 16th, 15th, something like that. But Gomez has been the better driver of the two, and definitely in this race. Obviously, it doesn't look that much, although he is still a fair chunk of time in front of Jerome. But it's still not been a very good performance from either of them. They've both got enough fuel to kind of push for the whole of the remainder of the race. We are up into 17th actually now. What's happened there? He's gone in for a pit this close to the end of the race, and he's gone in for a pit, which means we're not going to finish. That slightly cheered me up a bit there. The fact that I'm going to hit my target of not finishing last and second last. Obviously, one driver is finishing last. No, don't mess up now. We're on to the final lap here. Oh, there's a problem here with the car. Car 5, who is that? It's Boomy. He's got a problem. I'm not going to be able to catch him. He's going to finish the race before I can catch him. If he could have had that lap before, that would have been another place up the board then. And as long as he doesn't retire, it doesn't matter if he retires. Well, no, it does. Technically, obviously, it is last still if he retires, and although technically, because at the moment, obviously, PK's out. Technically, PK is last, but really in the race, Jerome is the last car to finish over the line as such, active car. But I'm not about to catch him. He is slipping down. He's only in 8th now. The race technically is finished, so no matter how many laps are left, the end of this next lap would be the last lap for either driver. As you see there, Jerome's already finished. Obviously, he finished behind first place, and obviously his lap is finished. So yeah, I mean, it's not last and second last, so it is last, but it's not second last. So there's the positive. And I'm still learning, so there's always that, and we've got to go again next race and figure out a few more things, buy a few more parts, upgrade the cars, have a rethink about the plan of, is Jerome really the driver that I'm going to be putting all of the technology into, and was that the decision as Gomez who just outperformed him here? Was that just me on the day getting it wrong with the tactics? Yeah, there is that big chance it is that as well, but we shall see. Any obviously help from you guys would be massively appreciated if you've got this final video, that is. I mean, my watch time on videos is an absolute joke. So if you've got this far in the video, just comment down below the word pizza. That would be absolutely awesome. There we go. I mean, let's have a look here. What's the winner stayed on the same tyres all the way throughout the Ultra Softs. I mean, we didn't do too bad. I mean, we kept again to a, it wasn't like a 17 stop strategy or anything. It was only a 2-stopper, which, you know, I suppose that's one good thing. I'm getting that kind of thing right there. And PK only did 2 laps. But yeah, we're learning. We're slowly learning. I mean, Bird there, it was like a shocker towards the end of the race because he was up there getting fastest laps and stuff at some point. So I'm not really sure what he can do to break the rules. It says that I've got no chance of breaking the rules. There's no risk of me ever breaking the rules. So I'm not too sure what you can do. If you can kind of buy illegal parts or whatever. I don't really know what goes on with that one. Blah blah blah. Nothing really there for me. But yeah, we're getting there. We'll slowly get there. It is a little bit like disheartening and stuff, but you know, I've got a feeling that we're learning the game. We'll get there eventually. It's just a bit annoying that I'm maybe not learning as fast as I'd like to. Maybe, you know, I don't know what I'm expecting. If they're there, expecting to finish 10th. I was kind of expecting that to kind of be slightly achievable, I suppose, in a way. To be just Gomez not get any kind of changes because he's reached his full potential as well. Am I reading into that correctly? Is that why he's not gaining any XP or whatever as such? So I think that's what we're understanding, but I'm not 100% sure if that's correct. So I might be looking to bring in obviously another driver as well, potentially. What we've got here, no one cares about that. No one cares about that because it's already happened. Okay, that's fine. 13, 13%. I've got a bloody interview here. Well, to be fair, in this case, I just felt it was justified that I used the team orders. To be fair, the team orders kind of backfired. Gomez is happy about it, which is good. It's fine. Hardware and Fort, no one really cares about this. But yeah, kind of still need to just trying to build the car as best I can. Obviously, probably going to work on the suspension now. Everything, engine is average, gearbox average, brakes average. I can't do anything with the front and rear wings. That are actually kind of parts that need to be used as part of the rules here. So let's get this suspension up to a decent, little decent-ish average, average working order. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this. I don't know if to change things up because Gomez did better. So, should he have the better parts? I don't really know. Car repair is complete, which is good. Sponsor offer as well. So, if I've had this sponsor offer kind of free for a while, I need to kind of fill it up. I mean, NEC are giving me the most money up front, and they're not asking for anything other than just they're going to be 12 races, and they're going to be giving me 1,200 per race. That just seems like the better offer, as I'm getting £1 million straight in the bank, which will obviously be very, very useful. So that's all them filled up. We've finished repairing both cars, which is absolutely great news. Suspension is being worked on. 16 days after, 16 days after the race, 12 days after the race. We need to work on the reliability of the parts because these new parts are awful. 8 days before the race, 109 days after the race. That's not great. 20 days before the race, I would just have them working on the one part. 34 days after the race. Oh, I don't really. The reliability does need to be worked on, but I don't know what's it. 80. I can't get it before the race anyway. 7 days after it. I can't actually get it to be done before the race, no matter kind of what I'm doing. So 6. At least that's going to be done before the race. So I suppose that's the best option out of the two. At least one thing's kind of ready in time for the race time. But the next race, the F1. I've just had their race. Was that F1? Oh, hang on, what's this here? It's one of the team principles of Formula Recommended Global Association. That means you can call upon to vote potential rule changes a few times per year. This should not be taken lightly. If you choose to abstain from the vote, you'll save up that vote for another time. This allows your team to focus on their own priority. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it was the Formula One race in Dubai. So that means there's going to be a vote coming up soon, and I can abstain from that vote, and then actually get to keep that vote. So in the next kind of voting round, so if I kind of, this one is something that doesn't really affect me, and I've got nothing to really say on the matter, I can abstain from that vote, and then in the next one, if it's something I'm really passionate about, I can actually put 2 voting points towards that, which is really, really good actually. I quite like that. It kind of adds towards the storyline and stuff. So you can see here, staffing wise, we're looking good. Drivers are okay as well. Although, as I mentioned, I am looking into some new drivers. Just need to get them scouting reports in. What's this done here? So that the fit part has been made. I mean, I think it's just stupid not to kind of just give. I mean, I know I feel bad because Gomez did much better out of the 2 drivers last race. He did do better, but at the same time, Jerome has got the more potential. So if we can just get him to reach that potential, that would be awesome. I just need to kind of change this up now, because obviously the reliability of that new, where is this suspension? The reliability of the suspension is a joke. It's just going to basically, after 1 lap, he's going to have to come in, and so 21 days after the race, it's not good enough. No, I don't know. I mean, hopefully they're going to work on it and it'll be at least a little bit better. It's at 40% at the moment. 19 days after the race. Hopefully we can just improve it enough to kind of get it on the track and not 6 days after the race. So if they just work on that one solely, will that mean it's a higher percentage? Will there be a new race? Oh, okay, so this is what the judging by the circuit layout, the track Rio de Janeiro is likely to be good news for Just M1ke Go Faster, whose car would likely perform well. Okay, that's good then. That is good. So it is looking like the voting that's happening is going to be something that potentially favours my team. So we need to really kind of work on that and so again, which was about to meet for the first time this year. The 10 team bosses will meet voting system. Okay, this is it. Is this when we're voting for here? Just before that, I just need to see 2 days. I don't have to just risk it sometimes. Because he looks like he's a decent driver. He's 3 stars and 4-star potential. I kind of need to. I do need another driver. I do want another driver. I don't know who it to be. So I've got obviously a few people scouted. I've got one of the drivers scout report coming back in 2 days' time. Running race event. Oh, is this the new race? There will be. So they already race it in the IndyCar scene. So 1 day left on that report there. We've got the public vote as well. It's voting time, guys. Voting time. Oh, hang on. We've got the report for this. Oh, no. It's only 3 stars. No potential ability. It's not good. 18 braking, though. 13 feedback. 15 overtaking. Yeah, no, I've just seen it. I've just seen the scout report you gave me. I do need a new driver. Oh, hang on. Here it is. New voters. Begun over. Yes. Right, so we're replacing Singapore with the Rio de Janeiro one. Hard to predict the impact the rule change will have on the sport. Oh, so he gets to vote. Does he get to vote as well, though? The Presidente. Well, I'm obviously going to vote for because they said that it's something that will be in my favour, basically. Let's have a look. So he's abstained. So he's saving his vote. He's abstained. That's not good. He's for yes. Jerry, my man, Jerry. Thomas, you dick. What an absolute dick. Alex, you knobhead. What are you doing? James is a lot of people are abstaining because it's potentially not affecting them. Yes, Mark. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, here it is. There's me. 3-3. Oh, you fucking dick. What's the point? If you're the president and you don't like it, what? I don't know what's. I suppose it's a fair system. Look at all them people that fucking abstained, you dicks. Knobheads. Great. Well, something that potentially could be good is now not happening. Great news. Vote on replacing the Singapore vote was rejected, which means replacing the Singapore with Rio de Janeiro will not be implemented. Right, okay, let's find a driver. I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts? A. Martin here. He's got a little bit more potential. You know, he's got only a few traits though. Good on focus, good feedback, good braking. Not so good on smoothness, consistency and fitness though. He's still better than Gomez. Then we've got this American here, 23 years old, no potential though, but he's got a lot of traits. 18 braking as well, 13 feedback. So he's good on Phoenix Expert, so he's good on that track, good at feedback. Good on the first lap into turn 1, he's good at that. He gets extra boost on that. Stock car champion as well, so get some more. Yeah, so he's got a lot of traits about him, but I don't know. It's a hard call. Maybe you guys could leave it in the comment section down below who you think should be my new driver out of these two, and that would be much appreciated. I could go for this guy, just completely throw a random one, not wait for his scout report and just offer him a contract, but that would be risky. Same with this guy here as well. Who knows? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts on that one, guys. But yeah, I think that probably ends today's video. If you have enjoyed this one, don't forget to show your support by dropping a like on the video. I've been Just M1ke Plays, and I'll speak to you legends soon.